Hi, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. And Dino, too. Uncle Al still has a little bit of a bug. Okay, this one's about smoke screens. It's going to be short because New York Prepper asked me about international situations. So I'm taking off my top hat. Now, a lot of you kids, reason why this video is called Smoke Screens is on the international front, mainly the news medias are doing smoke screens. The serious stuff is local and state and in Congress. Now, a lot of people are still half asleep. The Democrats, socialists, liberals, you name it, are pushing a gun control agenda on the United States. Now, once they get in office in 2025, they're going to ban all guns. And a lot of you guys are going like, oh, we just woke up. Oh, you're going to a FEMA camp. Now, a lot of people said, oh, that'll never happen to Americans. Well, my family is American. We got deported to Arkansas in 1942. They burned down our ranch, took our weapons, and got sent into a boxcar fund and ended up in Arkansas with 60 pounds of goods. We lost everything. Okay? We weren't too happy. Now, a lot of you guys are missing the big picture. International news is fine. If they're pushing it really strong, that means they're hiding something locally and in state. Now, that means the Democrats are pushing a, a gun control agenda, a racist agenda. Now, a lot of people don't pay attention. Now, I like Corsair Trainer because he pays attention. Go see his video about bugging out. Uncle Alan already had bugged out twice, but I have good ComSec and I got good information. And this information I'm passing to Greg of New York Prepper, to little Pepper Lady. Okay, on the China trade war, we're winning. Prices will go up for a couple of months, probably most of the summer. Don't worry about it. Buy in bulk for Prepper later. Stop buying Walmart. Go to the next town over and look around. Also look for a restaurant supply chain. I'm getting sick and ill, kids, because I have to take strong anti-stroke medicines so Uncle Alan doesn't go and die. Okay? I always push this book. This is the best book next to uh, um, Fernando Aguirre's book about Argentina. This one, I'm reading it a couple more times over. And I know Westwind Wayne is doing the same. Uncle Alan's really sick. Reason why, seriously. They took out 7 blood clots in my head. Half my brain is rotting out from the stroke damage. Okay, we got 7 months and 2 weeks left, and I got medical tests on Monday. They're still amazed that Uncle Alan's still alive, still kicking, and still living with all the body damage I have. Some days I could do things like this video and others fairly fast because I got all my senses. Other days, because of the meds, I'm typing in, the second thing I know, it's been 20 minutes and I've been dozing, dazed off. Okay? This one's a hard book to find, but if you ever find it, pick it up and read it. And yes, Tyler, I will get to the equipment list for the little Gucci bag. Uncle Alan's tired. I would like to do a lot more videos with better equipment, but unless I don't have that many subscribers, a lot of people notice I don't have very good equipment. My level is a lot better than most people. A lot of you are not even close. Little lady prepper, you're still way in the city. Uncle Alan's way in the boondocks. That's how good he is. And I have the right to brag about it. Because a lot of you guys didn't do what Uncle Alan used to do, and a lot of you guys don't survive through 5 SHTFs. Now this one is my sixth or seventh. I can't remember. It's coming up on December 27th. And a lot of you are ill prepared. What I'm really worried about is Liberty Gardens in Texas. You better watch your back and you better listen to Uncle Al. Cheryl, you're in Indiana. Try to get Survival Mom by library or interlibrary services if you want to save money, or on Amazon. Now this one's an old text. Uncle Alan reads a lot of old text. Okay? Now a lot of you don't know about this gentleman. This is Horace Kephart. I read a lot of old camping books. There's 2 phases or 3 phases of camping. I like the golden age right after the Civil War, and also I like the ones after World War One, and also I like the periods during the 50s. Now Uncle Alan's trying to keep this short. Okay, Bethany Myers, my favorite little prepper. Gamer. Prep for it. You're in Canada. I hope I can see some videos. You're on the right track, kid. And when I do the tool bag thing, please listen and take notes. Okay, Liberty Gardens. My fellow cowman in Texas. Keep an eye on your cows. Watch out for fire ants. Check your cows for ticks. Right now, I think there's some kind of weird hoof and mouth disease trying to come in from Mexico, so watch your cows. Wasteland Prepping from Scotland. I hope you listen very carefully to Uncle Al and take notes. This next video is about tools, and that's the weak point of both Belgian Prepper and Wasteland Prepper. You don't have a tool bag, or in case of and shit happens, because you can't take care of things with a big knife or a multi-tool. You have to have certain things to back up. Now, I have a nephew who went camping and was wielding a machete trying to cut firewood. I pulled out my little folding saw. In less than 5 minutes, we had enough wood for the night. He did in 30 minutes, wouldn't even start the fire. Okay? That's experience. That's what Uncle Alan knows what he's doing. Uncle Alan's old school. How old? Flintstone old. All right? He had a dome tent that he spent 20 minutes chasing because he didn't secure it and it blew away. Uncle Alan put up his tent, one pole, was comfortable. I even had a cot in it. Bad thing is, late at night, he crawled back. He said, Uncle Alan, my tent ripped in half. I go out there, looked at it. Yeah, another fine Ozark product, ripped in half. Chinese products, crap. Uncle Alan makes his own gear, and I made my tent out of number 10 duck. Let's see a lot of you kids try to make your own tent. It was a hard one, too. It's a pyramid. And my nephew comes into my tent. I have a desk. I have a nice little heating stove, all supported by one pole. I have a cot in it. And he crawled in and he looked and he says, You didn't have a floor, Uncle Alan. Duh, that's experience, kids. But of course, I'm older and I know what I'm doing. It only took me 20 minutes to set up. Hers only a couple seconds. Just toss it out there, pegged it down. Doesn't work, doesn't it? Old school, know what I'm doing. Okay, Corsair Trainers, Steve's channel. Please watch, it's full of good information, especially if you're living in the LA area. LS, Daisy, Diane Ing, Reverend Christine. I love Reverend Christine. Sometimes she goes off a little long and kind of wanders off to this main subject, use notes. But I love her. I like also, I have a card. West Wind Survival. He does a lot of good things. I hope your back is better. Like me, I go see a chiropractor. I don't like steroids because it makes me a hairy Japanese. And if you ever have body shaving, it makes normally Japanese people are not hairy. Okay? Once a month, I have to go to a beauty salon and get hair removal, which is not fun either, wax or shaving it off. I look like a little Ewok. Okay? And don't forget, kids, summer's coming. You want 12 gallons of water. That's 3 days, 4 people. Uncle Alan has a little tool shed, reason why, that holds my 455-gallon drum of water. That's my original backup water. I do have an IBS container also in there, but I still have the drums. See, Uncle Han's been doing this for a long time, kids. I've been learning since 1982 the hard way. Okay, Jeff Nolte and Pawtucket Survival. Just be careful, Pawtucket. I don't know about your areas, but it's the weather. Oh, hell went screwy, and I've been using this to figure out stuff. Between the China thing and the weather thing, it gives Uncle Alan a headache. On the China, should all this end by summer? And if the red Chinese are listening again, bow down, do about 1/3 of what they said. 2/3, you won't win. 1/3 you win, take the loss, let America have it. Don't kick the tiger in the nuts. I know Russia and the red Chinese are listening. Iran, you're idiots. Everybody's saber rattling. That's why I tell everybody this is a smokescreen. Should concentrate on local and national news. Now, a lot of people don't understand that. AFA's planning something very dangerous this summer. I wouldn't be in big crowds or on trains or planes. Trying to push the assault weapons ban, also any kind of gun ban. They're planning to do this by doing something crazy. Now, I do have a few other people to shout out. Let's see. I'm trying to keep it under 15 minutes. Uncle Alan's tired and sick. Now, Saturday, tomorrow in the evening, we have just-in-time prepping with Will. Don't forget that's 8 o'clock Mountain Time or 6 o'clock Mountain Time. I can't remember. Uncle Alan's sick. Let me give out a shout out to these channels I've been watching. Prepping in Progress, pretty interesting. Little Lady Prepper, oh boy, it's worst time to start, but you're starting. Should watch over Uncle Alan's. I think I have 500 videos. You should get a head jump. That'll help you out. Then Cheryl, you're doing your videos good. I hope these tips are helping you out. I'm trying to do the part 2 of the craft store. A lot of people miss the craft store. Let's talk about prepping. Tyler's channel, very good. Sometimes it gets a little strange, but I like him. So manner and his calm voice. Okay, and then Hubble's cat. I tell everybody watch Hubble's cat. He might be a socialist, he might be anti-gunner, but he has a different point of view. I listen to all different points of view. This is important because right now I'm trying to look through my notes. We're following the same pattern that happened in 1919 and 1923, the little war periods of the 20th century. Now, this is the 21st century, and we're doing the same pattern. We're having little war periods, and we're expecting a sociological and political change in the country in 2020 or 2019. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, Uncle Alan, there was no political change in 1919. Yes, there was. We had prohibition. Now, what's scary is, I think I'm going overtime. I hate going overtime. because I lose half my audience. Um, yeah, now 15 minutes. Remember, this is the little war period of 2019 to 2025. Okay, please be careful. some international some international news are just a smokescreen that the media plays because they don't want you to recognize what's going on internally, nationwide, statewide, locally. If they're a Democrat, vote them out of office as they push gun control. Cory Booker is one of them. Kamala Harris is another one. Joe Biden, big crazy Joe, don't vote for them. All right? These people are radical and they're following their Democrat uh, agenda, which is really important. Now, a lot of people ask me about YouTube. I'll try to get that in a separate video because it takes too long and I'm already over 16 minutes. So I'll catch you later, kids. Bye, kids. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. And I'll be pretty soon back on after I get this one out.